getting you the live updates that are now coming in from Kuwait, where Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is on a crucial two-day visit to Kuwait at the invitation of the Sheikh, as far as the Amir of Kuwait is concerned, Sheikh Meshal Al-Ahmad Al-Jaber, who has invited the Prime Minister, and this visit has assumed a lot of significance, as this is the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister after nearly 4 decades, as Indira Gandhi was the last Prime Minister to visit the Middle Eastern nation in 1981. Emphasizing the importance of the bilateral ties between the two nations, the Prime Minister also said that diplomatic relations has transcended trade and business ties as well. We have Srinjoy Chaudhary joining us right now. Srinjoy, good afternoon. The meeting that currently has been taking place, of course, the Prime Minister himself has been meeting with the Indian diaspora, and the warm welcome that he has received. How important and significant are we looking at this current visit?
Well, it's an important visit, and Kuwait is an important country, because let's not forget that India buys huge amounts of petroleum and natural gas from Kuwait. Also, thousands and thousands of Indians work in Kuwait, and they send serious amounts of foreign exchange back. Thirdly, this visit, this time to the hostels, is also a show of solidarity, because not that long ago, there was a fire and 40 Indians were killed in that fire. This is a way of telling people that, yes, we recognize the fact that you work in Kuwait, we recognize the difficulties you face, and we are with you. And besides that, of course, at a bilateral level, it's very important, because we now hear of increasing trade ties, increasing in Kuwaiti investment in India, including defense cooperation. Now, Kuwait is a country, its neighbors, whether it's the UAE, whether it's Saudi Arabia, whether it's Oman, even Qatar. India has strong ties. Some of them are strategic ties. Now, there is no reason why Kuwait should be left behind. So, especially considering India's strong links with Kuwait. So this, after 43 years, is a visit to strengthen ties, to ensure that there are stronger ties, even defense ties, particularly between the two navies, would be extremely useful. So all these things put together make this two-day visit a very important one.
Absolutely. And besides meeting when it comes to the top leadership, tell us about, as far as the interactions are also concerned, the Prime Minister also having with the two sides to review ties in areas such as trade, investment, energy and culture, and people-to-people contact.
Yes, as I was mentioning, trade and investment are very important, because India buys so much petroleum and natural gas from Kuwait. That's one. Secondly, there is hope that Kuwait would invest in India, in infrastructure particularly, and that would be of great use. That's the second thing. As far as people-to-people ties are concerned, well, thousands and thousands of Indians are in Kuwait. So it's important for both countries, because the presence of Indian workers in Kuwait, who are very orderly, who are very hardworking, who are very capable, naturally helps not only India but also Kuwait. In fact, in some senses, more Kuwait than India. So that's important too. Thirdly, when you're looking at strategic ties, Kuwait, geographically located where it is, it's very important, and perhaps the two navies can have a larger role to play when it comes, because the Persian Gulf will always, has been a difficult area, will be a difficult area. While India has good ties with Oman and now increasingly with UAE and Saudi Arabia, Kuwait will also be of great help.
Absolutely. And this is a historic visit that we are talking of the Prime Minister, today being the second and the last day. Thank you very much, Srinjoy. As far as the government of India stated that the Prime Minister's visit to Kuwait is expected to be a new one which will open a chapter in India-Kuwait relations. With that, we head into a short break.